samsaradava naladida loka janaya karunaya nagunatvam. Baptasya kaya nagunaravasya Ande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Vaditya Madhyam Manasura Sena Romanchakam Patsutarangavajro Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Shivigraharadana Nichanana Sringaratan Mandira Majinalu. Yuktasya Bhaktam Sanimjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Chaturvidashi Bhagavat Prasadu Swadvana Chiptam Hari Bhakta Sangam. Itaiva Chiptim Bhajata Sadeva Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Samsaradava nalalida loka chunaya karuna guna guna tvam. Bhaktasya kayana Gunaravasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Shri Radhika Madhava Yurapara Madhurya Lila Gunarupanamna. Adikshana Swadana Lolabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Nikunjayuno Rati Kedishira Jaya Libitira Diksanina Tatarati Dakshanati Bhanavasya Bande Guroshi Charanaravinda Sakshadari Chena Samasta Sastri Yuktasya Bhavya Vyateva Sadvi Kintu Prabhuya Priyaiva Tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaṁ Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaṁ Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaṁ Yasha Prasada Bhagavat Prasada Yasha Prasada Nanagati Katopi Kayam Stutvam Stasya Yasasti Sandam Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaṁ Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaṁ Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindaṁ Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Vaskatya Lizatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gora Haribo Haribo Gora Haribo Haribo Nitai Gora Haribo 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 Nitai Gora Haribo Nitai Gora Premanandi Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivraja Chasta Tarasati Shri Srimadi's Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivraja Chasta Tarasati Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Shri Kahol Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Samakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Ganga Maya Ki Jai Jamuna Maya Ki Jai Samaveda Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana Ki Jai.
Kashi Purvasaha Shilatankha Nakhalae Shilatankha Nakhalae Ito Narsimha Parito Narsimha Narsimha Parito Narsimha Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade Tave Kale Kamalavare Nakham Adhuta Shinga Dalita Hirane Kashipu Tanu Bringa Hari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Kal Kamalavare Nakha Adhuta Shinga Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadhirta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधीरता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधीरता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव जयो नरसिंहदेव जयो भक्त प्रहलाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नरसिंहदेव भगवान
नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः श्री कृष्ण राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो यही अभिलाषी अभिलाषी राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो यही अभिलाषी प्रेयसी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः ये तुम्हार शरणलो तारा वांछ पूर्ण हो ये तुम्हार शरणलो तारा वांछ पूर्ण हो कृपा कोरी कोरो तारे वृंदावनवासी अभिलाष विलास कुंजे दियोवा मोराए अभिलाष विलास कुंजे दियोवा नयने रिबो सदा युगल रूपरासी रूपरासी निवेदनदारो साकिरानुगात करो सेवाधिकार दिए करो निज दासी दीन कृष्ण दासे कोई न मोरा होय मोरा श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये नवासी श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमे सदा ये नवासी सदा ये नवासी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे तानि प्रणश्यन्ति यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्महत्यादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय वृंदा देवी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी जय तुलसी महारानी नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
Beloved of Krishna, I bow my desires of the service to Sri Sri Radha Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing your mercy upon him, you make him a resident of Vrindavana. My desires also grant me residence in pleasure groves of Sri Vrindavana Dham. Thus, within my vision, I'll always behold the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of the cowherd damsels of Raja. Please give me a privilege of devotional service and make me your maiden servant. This very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna praise. May I always swim in love with Shri Shri Radha and Govinda Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Chetu Darpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Sera Kairavya Chandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadhu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipurlam Purnam Ritasvadanam Sarvatmasnapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarvasaktis Tatrapita Niritax Maranina Kala Etat Prasita Vakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaivam Drisi Samihajani Nanuraga Sunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Vidahena Me Aslishyava Padaratam Binastumam Adarsanam Mamahato Karutuva Yata Tata Vavidata Tulampato Matprananatas Tusaeva Naparaha Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord, a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than a straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. O Son of Maharaj, Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servant, yet somehow or other I have fallen into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death, and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your holy name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally. Sri Chaitanya, Siksastakam Ki Jai. There are 10 offenses in the matter of chanting the holy names of the Lord that should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1, to blaspheme the devotees who dedicate their lives to propagating holy names of the Lord. 2, to consider names of demigods like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma to equal to or independent Lord Vishnu. 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4, to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature in pursuance of the Vedic version. 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as imagination. 6, to give some interpretation on the holy name of the Lord. 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of chanting the holy name of the Lord. 8, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruit of activity. 9, to neglect the faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting of holy names, and to maintain material attachments, even after understanding so many instructions in this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Now let us offer our most humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees who can fulfill the desires of everyone, and they're full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vanchakalpatarabhischa, kripasindubhyabhischa, patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha, Vaishnava Thakur ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam, Grantaraj ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadasya yato nivayad itaratascha tesu avigyaswarat. Tene Brahma Hidaya Adikavaye Muyanti Yatsuraya. Tejo Varimidam Yata Vinimaya Yatra Trisargo Misha. Namna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. O my Lord Shri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes, of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations. And he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen in fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternally existent in a transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material worlds. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Dharma Pujita Kaitravotra Paramo Nyamatsarnam Satam Vedyam Vastavamatra Vastu Shivadam Tapatrayon Muganam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kim Vapare Ishvaraha Sajohridi Avarudite Tra Krite Bihi Susu Subhistakshanat. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam Sukhamukad amrita dravya samyutam Pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam Muhur aho rasika bhuvi bhavakaha. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 11, verse number 26. Striyo nivaso yasyora panapatram mukam drisham bahavo lokapalanam saranganam padambujam The Lord's chest is the abode of the goddess of fortune. His moon-like face is the drinking vessel for eyes which hanker after all that is beautiful. His arms are the resting places for the administrative demigods, and his lotus feet are the refuge of pure devotees who never talk or sing of any subject except his lordship. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. There are different classes of human beings, all seeking different enjoyments from different objects. There are persons who are seeking after the favor of the goddess of fortune, and for them, the Vedic literatures give information that the Lord is always served with all reverence and by thousands and thousands of goddesses of fortune at the Chintamani Dhamma. Chintamani Prakarasadma Sukalpa Riksha Laksavrite Susurabhir Abhipalyantam Lakshmi Sahasra Satasam Brahmasam Sevyamanam Govinda Madipurisham Tamaham Bhajami. Brahma Samhita 529. The transcendental at the Chintamani Dhamma, the transcendental abode of the Lord, where the trees are all desire trees and the buildings are made of touchstone. The Lord Govinda is engaged there in herding the Surabhi cows as his natural occupation. These goddesses of fortune can be seen automatically if we are attracted by the bodily features of the Lord. The impersonalists cannot observe such goddesses of fortune because of their dry, speculative habit. And those who are artists overtaken by beautiful creation should better see to the beautiful face of the Lord for complete satisfaction. The face of the Lord is the embodiment of beauty. What they call beautiful nature is but his smile, and what they call the sweet songs of the birds are but the specimens of the whispering voice of the Lord. There are administrative demigods in charge of departmental service of cosmic manifestation. There are administrative demigods in charge of departmental service of cosmic management, and there are tiny administrative gods in the state service. They are always afraid of other competitors, but if they take shelter of the arms of the Lord can protect them always from the attack of enemies. A faithful servant of the Lord engaged in the service of administration is the ideal executive head and can well protect the interests of the people in general. Other so-called administrators are symbols of anarchism. Other so-called administrators are symbols of anachronisms, leading to the acute distress of the people who are governed by them. The administrators can remain safely under the protection of the arms of the Lord. The essence of everything is the Supreme Lord. He is called the Sharam. And those who sing and talk about him are called the Sarangas, or the pure devotees. The pure devotees are always hankering after the lotus feet of the Lord. The lotus has a kind of honey, which is transcendentally relished by the devotees. They are like the bees who are always after the honey. Srila Rupa Goswami, the great devotee Acharya of the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, has sung a song about this lotus honey, comparing himself to be the bee. O my Lord Krishna, I beg to offer my prayers unto you. My mind is like the bee, and it is after some honey. Kindly, therefore, give my bee mind a place at your lotus feet, which are the resources for all transcendental honey. I know that even big demigods like Brahma do not see the rays of the nails of your lotus feet. even though they are engaged in deep meditation for years together. Still, O infallible Lord, my ambition is such, for you are very merciful and your surrendered devotee, to your surrendered devotees. O Madhava, I know also that I have no genuine devotion for the service of your lotus feet, but because your lordship is inconceivably powerful, you can do what is impossible to be done. Your lotus feet can deride even the nectar of the heavenly kingdom, and therefore I am very much attracted by them. O Supreme Eternal, please therefore let my mind be fixed on your lotus feet, so that eternally I may be able to relish the taste of your transcendental service. The devotees are satisfied with being placed at the lotus feet of the Lord and have no ambition to see his all-beautiful face or aspire for the protection of the strong arms of the Lord. They are humble by nature, and the Lord is always leaning towards such humble devotees. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Well, there's so many wonderful points that Prabhupada has made today in this wonderful purport. And I'll just discuss a few of them. This verse is very much like Nigama Kalpatarur Galitam Phalam, because it's talking about the nectar of that one derives by serving the Lord and contemplating the beautiful face of the Lord, taking refuge at the lotus feet of the Lord, and always talking about and singing the glories of the Lord. It's the refuge of the devotees. So the first point I want to discuss is the impersonalists cannot observe the goddesses of fortune because of their dry, speculative habit. Now this is important because speculation seems to be the favorite habit of people today. Everybody is speculating. They're speculating about the coronavirus. They're speculating about the economy. They're speculating about what are the intentions of this politician or that politician. They're speculating about everything. They're speculating about the stock market. All the experts come on the television and the radio, and what do? They speculate. They don't say, it's going to be like this, it's going to be like that. They say, well, maybe it can be like this, and maybe it can be like that. So, speculation is a disease in the age of Kali. It's worse than the coronavirus. And above all, they even dare to speculate about the Lord. So therefore, they can never see the goddesses, the beautiful goddesses of fortune, due to their dry, speculative habit. You know, at a certain point, people should get tired of hearing speculation all the time, right? Because it's dry. It doesn't lead to any nectar. It just creates anxiety. It may be like this. It may be like that. Just like you go to a doctor, and he takes your blood and has it analyzed and this thing and that thing. And after 6 weeks, he tells you, well, it may be cancer and it may not be cancer. You see, so what was the purpose of going through all that? All those tests and waiting and being in anxiety, when you get a maybe. You see, so the disease of modern society is speculation. Then another point is there are sarangas and sarams. And it says, those who sing and talk about him are called sarangas. I'm sorry. It says, the essence of everything is the Supreme Lord. He is called the Sharam. And those who sing and talk about him are called the Sharangas, or the pure devotees. So Sharam, if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, but it means nectar. It means the cream of the milk, right? It's the essence. And those who sing and talk about him are the sarangas, or the pure devotees. In other words, they're always hankering after the lotus feet of the Lord. Now here Prabhupada reveals something very interesting. He says, the lotus has a kind of honey which is transcendently relished by the devotees. They are like the bees who are always after the honey. And then Prabhupada quotes Srila Rupa Goswami. And this is absolutely amazing. And these are the type of things that we should meditate on. These prayers of the devotees. Because they're not ordinary prayers. They're, it's like, just like the Christians pray. They say, O my Lord, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and so forth. They're praying like that. Okay, now that's not bad. They're praising the name of God, and they're acknowledging that God's will is supreme everywhere in the spiritual world and material world, and that their sustenance is based on the mercy of God, and so forth. But now let's compare that to this beautiful prayer by Rupa Goswami. He says, O my Lord Krishna, I beg to offer my prayers unto you. My mind is like the bee, and it is after some honey. Kindly, therefore, give my bee mind a place at your lotus feet, which are the resources for all transcendental honey. So it's comparing the lotus feet of the Lord to the transcendental honey that's in the lotus flower. In other words, the real honey is at the lotus feet of the Lord. The honey in the lotus flower is just a facsimile, but the real thing is taking shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord. I know that even big demigods like Brahma do not see the rays of the nails of your lotus feet. Well, now we know that Krishna's lotus feet are emanating rays of beautiful light and color. Even though they are engaged in deep meditation for years together. Still, O infallible one, my ambition is such, for you are very merciful to your surrendered souls. Well, what does he mean by his ambition? It's taking shelter at the nectarian lotus feet of the Lord. O infallible one, still, O infallible one, my ambition is such, for you are very merciful to your surrendered devotees. Krishna is the most merciful person because he gives something that no one else can give. That is eternal life in the spiritual world and nectarian pastimes. O Madhava, I know also that I have no genuine devotion for the service of your lotus feet, but because your lordship is inconceivably powerful, you can do what is impossible to be done. Your lotus feet can deride even the nectar of the heavenly kingdom, and therefore I am very much attracted to them. So there might be some nectar in the heavenly planets of the demigods, but But the nectar from the lotus feet of the Lord is much greater. O Supreme Eternal, please, therefore, let my mind be fixed at your lotus feet, so that eternally I may be able to relish the taste of your transcendental service. Well, see, that is the ultimate prayer of the devotee. The devotee doesn't pray for, give us this day our daily bread. He prays that he wants to always be engaged in the devotional service of the Lord and taking ashraya, or shelter, at the lotus feet, nectarian lotus feet of the Lord, so that he can taste the nectar or relish the taste of the Lord's transcendental service. The devotees are satisfied with being placed at the lotus feet of the Lord, so that means that the lotus feet of the Lord is where you actually render service in a humble state, and have no ambition to see his all-beautiful face or aspire for the protection of the strong arms of the Lord. They are humble by nature, and the Lord is always leaning towards such humble devotees. So this is a secret that Rupa Goswami is revealing from his personal experience. That, we can see an echo of it in the Bible, where it says, "The meek shall inherit the kingdom of God." So being meek and humble is something that is most relishable or most pleasing to the Lord. And in that state of mind, always being engaged in the service of the Lord. So if we really want to attract the Lord, and the only way is to be always engaged in the service of the Lord with an attitude of humility and complete dependence on the will of the Lord and the mercy of the Lord. So this prayer is the essence of all spiritual striving for a devotee. We should meditate on it on a daily basis, just like Lord Chaitanya's Siksastakam prayers is the epitome of all spiritual teaching. In 8 prayers, he summarizes the grand, let's say, aspirations of pure devotees. The only thing that the devotee asks for is service. They don't ask for anything else. The materialists, they ask for so many other things, but the devotee only asks to serve with a humble and meek attitude. So this today is a gift by Prabhupada, revealing the source of all nectarian honey, relish that is transcendental, that is taking shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord and staying there, not even aspiring to look at his beautiful face or being embraced by his strong arms. The devotees want only to serve and nothing else. All glories to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Any questions? Are you one of the Lakshmis? Yeah, but the devotees, they take shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord. Right? That is their ashraya, that is their shelter. And they only ask to be engaged in the service of the Lord. They don't want to, let's say, they have no aspiration of being elevated to the position, let's say, of the Lakshmis or of the Gopis. They want to be, just like we say, das, das, dasanu das. It's not that das. It's das, das, dasanu das. They want to be the servant of the servant of the servant of the Gopis of Vrindavan. So 1,000 times das, 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 right? So that's what it's saying. Now, if you're like that, then you depend on the mercy of the Lord. If He wants you to see His smiling face, He'll show it to you. If He wants to embrace you with His strong arms, He'll embrace you with His strong arms. But you don't ask for those things. Just like there's a person I know, he wanted to get a promotion in Microsoft. So he was talking to one of his, team leaders, right? So, every 6 months or every year they have a discussion about whether someone should get a promotion. So he was like very sure that he would get a promotion, right? So that meeting took place, like 6 or 8 people have a meeting, and then they decide who's going to be promoted, who's not going to be promoted, who's going to get raise, who's going to get a bonus, etc. So in the meeting they discussed, and then later they told him that he's not getting a promotion. And he said, why? He said, because you asked for one. That's inappropriate. So in the same way, you don't ask Krishna, I want to be one of the Lakshmis. I want to be one of the Gopis. You just serve. And if Krishna is pleased with you, he knows what your desires are. And but the devotee is not in the process of asking. The devotee is nirmama nirahankara. He's not nirmama means nothing belongs to me. He's not saying I want this in return for that. The devotee is just satisfied by serving and always being under the shelter of the Lord. And then it's all up to the Lord what happens to us. Just like it says, you can make me brokenhearted by not being present before me. You are completely free to do anything and everything, but I will always remain your servant birth after birth. So that's the real attitude of the devotee, not asking for anything other than to serve. As soon as you start asking, I want this, I want that, then you're no longer in the position of a pure devotee. You're in the position of a person who wants this and wants that. That means just like the impersonalists want mukti, and the karma yogis want swarga, and the mystic yogis want power. So they want something, therefore they're not considered pure devotees. But if all you want is service, then and you're humble and meek and just do your service and you're not always asking or hankering for something. In other words, you want to serve Krishna. You don't want Krishna to serve you. That means you've attained the best position at the lotus feet of the Lord. Hari Bol. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So don't ask for a promotion. Yeah.